So yes, attempt to prevent analysis paralysis. I did make a video on that, but it was all audio and the explanation it was very short comparatively to the new type of content that I'm producing. So what is analysis paralysis? Analysis paralysis is the opposite of what was the last video? Analysis paralysis is the opposite of arrogance of ignorance. Yes, in arrogance of ignorance, you are arrogant about the knowledge that you have in your hands, whatever the sort of knowledge that it is. And in analysis paralysis, it is more like you're insecure about all the scrolls that you hold. Okay, you think that you need more and more and more and more knowledge to survive, to achieve something remarkable and extraordinary. You need more and more knowledge and knowledge and knowledge. That's your general view about the data. Yes. So therefore you overanalyze things and you think that it is in your favor, whereas it is not. Over-analyzing things, it is an insecurity. Why are you over-analyzing something? If there is a need to over-analyze something, if there is a need, then it means that it was not analyzed correctly in the first place. Totally. Why are you over-analyzing it? Analysis is quick. Deciphering the data is quick. It is a part of. It is more like it becomes a normal thing. Yeah. So therefore, if you're suffering from this new disease of analysis paralysis, you should, instead of focusing on the applications that are not so practical, thinking, using your brain, being bookish and all, finding the data, instead of be practical. Yeah, utilize the data that you already have, and that will be more insightful than looking for other pieces of data. You don't need them actually. Okay, whatever the data and the system that you have in your hand, if you are to utilize that system correctly, and yeah, that's it. You will get rid of the analysis paralysis. Do that. Yeah, you have enough of the required data. Just implement the system, and it will be clear. Yes. There's a quotation that goes as something like, action creates clarity, and it is not vice versa. Yes, it means that with action we get clarity. Yeah, everything becomes clear and clear. And it is not vice versa. It is not that the more the clear views that you have about something, some system, and that clearance, that clarity is what will push you to perform. No, it isn't like that. Yes, it is absolute. Yes, it has to be absolute before performance. Nothing like clarity, clear, non-clear, dusty. What are we talking about? Are we talking about mirrors and glasses? It is absolute. Yeah. Suppose if you need some sort of glasses to see things. Yeah. Suppose if you need some glasses, eye pairs, if you need them, Does it matter if they're clear, unclear or not? They first of all, they have to be absolute in their whatever the lens they have, whatever the number is assigned to the whatever the type of lens it is, depends upon your eyesight. Yes, convex or concave, something like that. So first of all, it has to be absolute, and then it does not matter if the mirror is clear, unclear. You have to wear it before, and then and only then you ought to know if the sort of lens or mirror it is clear or dusty. It is unclear, you wash it off. Yeah. So therefore you have to wear the glasses first. Then and only then you ought to know if my glasses, the shades, if they're in need of some clearing. So yes, that is about the analysis. I hate it actually. A control freak like me, I was deep into it. Analysis, paralysis. This last winter, it sucked my soul out of me. No way. Those days I was a total nerd. Still had biceps, but I was a nerd. Real deep into books stuff. Applying things that that my systems were in no need of. As I was applying them too. I was a lot insecure in my consciousness. Yes. It should have never happened. It bounded my potential, whatever the things I was capable of doing. I did talk about the fact that ignorance is limitless. The more the rules that you create after your nerdy abilities, whatever the rules that are created, they bound you. You bounded and bounded and bounded. And in the end, your system is like this little kiddo. And there's nothing much to implement. Create a system, implement it, and filter the bullshit out of it. Things that are hindrance to its capability and efficiency. Pull them out of them, and don't be a nerd. It is not going to get you anywhere. You have to be a combination of things. First of all, you have to be willing. Willing. It is the will that is the distinction. In the Batman movie, when the Batman is initial training with whatever the kid was, the one who taught Batman the swordsmanship and bullshit and all the martial arts. He said something like, "It is will the distinction." Yes. That master Shifu, he tried to provoke the Batman by saying something about his parents, and Batman in reply said that I was just a kid and my father also couldn't do anything. That man had a gun, something like that, because his parents died. And that master Shifu, he said, "It is the will that is the distinction." Yes, it is true. It is the will that is the distinction. The doors, they open up. They open up. All you have to do is to have the will to pass through them. And if you are a golden child, if you pass through a wall, there will be a door. A door will be created each time you hit a wall. If you're a golden child. But if you are a person who is suffering from this bullshit of a disease of analysis, paralysis that paralyzes you and is an outcome, is a baby, a child of the insecurity that you have in your knowledge, the preserved tablets that you have. It is will that is the distinction. Just be willing to do it, and the action will it will create clarity, and the clarity will help you be content. Yes, you will be content that whatever the system that I created, it was not a waste of time. Yeah. So brother, analysis of paralysis, no way. I don't like it at all. I never wanted to be a nerd, deep down into a research. Yeah, I do it. I decipher the data and I utilize the consciousness that I have. Instead of researching at all, raise your level of consciousness. Because yes, lower consciousness's intellect is the higher one's common sense. I wrote that. Lower consciousness's intellect is the higher one's common sense. Study that. Actually, do not study. You might become a nerd. These things, they are to be felt and not to be studied and have some research upon. Yeah, feel the shit. Feel it. Yeah. Feel the sad, feel the laughs. Words that pass, make him craft. Something like that. So get rid of analysis paralysis. And if you want more of a serious conversation, because I'm not serious at all, if you want more of a Batman sort of advice on it, there is an audio covering on it. Yeah, it might be an old video. Go watch that. Attempt to prevent analysis paralysis. That also is a good video. Actually, in those days I was angry at it. Analysis paralysis. The word is, it is a lot cool. The rhyming that I do, I just make them cooler for the fun of, just for the sake of, it is romanticizing the process. That's all that is for. Otherwise, rhyming it, what value does rhyming hold? Nothing. Simplicity is the father, but still romanticizing the process, so that we are not panicked if it is a prolonged one. Attempt to prevent analysis paralysis. Do not research. You already have what you require to perform, to implement your system that you already have created. All the elements of the system, they are aligned. You do not need to narrow their spaces and create another space and add another element, then add another element, and your system, it will be more like a circus. Yeah, do you want that? You just want your system to work. Simplicity is the father. Keep it as simple and straightforward and clear as possible, and it will be good. Yeah. But if you're not a victim to the analysis of paralysis, what was it? Analysis paralysis. Yeah. If you're not a victim to it, then life is good and it is simpler, isn't it? So yes.